I do need light. As God said, let there be light. I need my handy dandy, what's it called? Um, what is this called? Microphone. Get my microphone so y'all can hear me. Um, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me. I need y'all to tell me if y'all can hear me. Cause today, I want today to be a little bit different. I feel like, okay, so I haven't been here for like a week and some change, right? Haven't been here. It's a lot going on. Now, I want to know if any of y'all got kids because it's something going on. Like this year, the end of last year, and this year, these few months we had, my child has been on and off sick, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it other kids? Is it something in the air? I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. So, I haven't been here in a little bit, and I did want to update y'all. Come to find out, I did have strep throat. So I was just like, I thought I felt better, and then I didn't. So it was like an on and off. I'm back ready to record, and then everything just shuts down again. My throat gets really sore. Just a lot of dramatic things over the past few weeks. And just adjusting, rolling with the punches as much as possible. I hope that y'all are having a good day. I'm having a fabulous day. You know what I'm saying? Illness aside, I'm having a fabulous day. It is pretty cold in the District of Columbia. It is like 30 mile per hour winds and just crazy things like that, right? And whole time I knew that Tuesday wouldn't be a really good day to go live, but I at least owe y'all that. I don't like taking breaks like this because I feel like once I come back, I'm really thrown off of my game. And I start to kind of get mad at myself because I know I have a lot to record. And I have a lot of notes. I take a whole lot of notes every single day, right? But, being in and out of my sickness and what have you, it really made me want to change up my content. And not all the way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not all the way change up to where it's forced, and I'm forcing myself to be somebody that I'm not or whatever. But I feel like I give y'all a lot of serious content about very, very serious things. And we need that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me doing that is very refreshing for a lot of people. Especially for people that come from the same places as I have and things to that nature, same type of roots and things like that. But a lot of things have been happening back to back that makes me want to have some content that's not so serious. And of course, I'm not no comedian or nothing like that. It ain't gonna be nothing that's too far-fetched, but I want to laugh more. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my goofy side. A lot of people don't see it. A lot of people do see the serious side, whether I'm on YouTube or not. So a lot of things have been happening, whether they be good, bad, or mild, you know what I'm saying, that just makes me want to just start fresh. And then, with talking about certain things, how can I put it? How can I put this? I want to talk about things that aren't so serious, as well as, you say we what? But yeah, I want to talk about just different things, like, as you constantly talk about murder and missing people, to me, I feel like it puts a level of fear into your heart and into your being that is not healthy. And honestly, is the word empathize? I empathize or sympathize. Oh, I appreciate that. I sympathize with people like too much. Like, my heart is on my sleeve with pretty much everything that I talk about. So sometimes it does kind of disrupt my day, or not make me triggered, but I get triggered. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I need to do something with these bags. I'm seeing them at certain angles. But yeah. I do have some anonymous questions. These type of apps been around since I was like in middle school, I think. And honestly, I don't have a good, what do you call it? I don't have like a good, I don't have a good pass with those. Those type of apps and those type of websites, it made me know personally that it's a lot of people that would talk shit if it be behind your back. Like, if it could 100% be behind your back, they'll do it. You know what I mean? And anonymous makes me a little bit paranoid, or it used to especially make me a little bit paranoid. You feel what I'm saying? Because it could be anybody. And what if they say something that's really like, who are you? I don't got time for that. But just because I had a bad pass with it, right? I'm grown now. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, as long as people come respectful, and I don't have to answer it. You know what I mean? Like, I always ask myself, like, why ask people to ask you questions and then start to argue with an anonymous person? Like, nah, that's what they want me to do. That's what they want me to do. But from what I've seen, it's all positive, We grown now. Have some... What I was about to say? I was about to say make believe, but that don't make sense. Fake like you got some sense. Yeah. Fake like you got some sense. Alright, so if you want to ask me a question right now and I answer it right now, you can. The link is on my community thingy. So as I'm reading it, I'm going to respond, and it's just great. It's great. People got sense. So that's amazing. So the first one is, hey, how are you today? I'm doing phenomenal. I'm doing phenomenal. I'm doing very swell. Yeah, I'm doing very swell. Is that how you use that? I'm doing very swell. No, that don't make sense. I'm doing just fine. I tried to sound too smart, and I heard that on TV or something. I'm doing just fine. How are you? Just keep it light. How old are you, they say? I am I am 26 years old. Do I just answer it or do I ask them? But who is them? See? See? Did you do anything last weekend? The answer is no. Okay, so my weekends, like, trust me, as spring is coming up and everything like that, y'all gonna see me get out more. But as of right now, nah. These wins and this on and off, 1 minute you're not sick, 1 minute you I'm staying in the house on the weekend. And my child, like these children of today, I mean, my mom used to make us walk like blocks to the point where I'm a good walker. Like she pretty much made all her kids like really good walkers because she would make us walk blocks uptown from like since we was shorties. So that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, but my child just don't be wanting to walk places. She want to take the bus everywhere, and that's just not how I was raised, you know. So we kind of we're at a loss for what to do with that. You know, if it's somewhere we gotta go for her and toys and stuff like that, she is all for it. But child, I gotta get her out of that. So and she has had this cough from like Friday to Sunday, so I had to keep her home on Monday, which was yesterday. Had to keep her home just so I can make sure that we're knocking that fucking cold out. You feel what I'm saying? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, you know, to sum up this question, because I just started ranting. Did you do anything last weekend? No. I was chilling. You know, you got to make sure the kids don't stay sick or it doesn't get worse and worse and worse. So I take that serious. I take that very, very serious. And on Saturdays, I do my deep cleaning of my living quarters. So did you do anything last weekend? Not really. A sick child. A coughing child cancels all plans. Yep. And if anyone has, you know, has friends that are single parents, whether that be a male or a female, check on them. Check on them. Because we all, whether we know it or not, or whether we say it or not, we always need some type of encouragement. And I'm not the type of person that needs somebody to tell me or strangers to tell me that I'm a good parent. I feel that, you know what I'm saying? I feel that in my actions and how I move. But, you know, it's always good to get checked on and, you know, how's Bella doing and stuff like that. You know, that just, you know, that just is top tier to me. So the next question is, how would your friends describe you? I honestly don't have many friends, and then when I did have friends, they was more of my sister's friends. You feel what I'm saying? So I never really had many, but what they could have said was, I'm very loyal, funny, and it's like a spontaneous funny. You know, it's like we could be talking about something, and if something just pop into my head, I'm just gonna say it. It's not to be funny. It's just, it just lands like that. But I would say funny. I feel like I'm a good person to just sit by. You know what I mean? Like, we don't even got to be talking the whole time. And it's just, you like to be around, like, some people like to be around people that seem like they on Adderall. You know what I'm saying? They all over the place. But I'm very reserved. I'm relaxed. I laugh at what's funny. You know what I mean? I'm not stuck up at all. So I think that I'm a very, loyal and thoughtful person. So my friends would describe me as loyal and reserved. Yeah. Loyal and reserved. Okay. Oh, they disappear. I like that. Okay, so when is your birthday? November the 30th, 1996. I'm so glad I was born in the 90s. Oh my God. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. And I don't get me wrong, like, I love my content too, but I want to smile more. Like, when I talk about investigations and how this went and this person's demise, most of the time you can't smile through that. You can't make a joke because it's literally going to be insensitive, you know? And sometimes I do cut shit out. I do cut certain stuff out because I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. Like, or damn, that made me laugh a little bit, but that's not the mood of this, you know? Like, I think that at this point, I have mastered the art of showing my professional side, and that won't go anywhere. You know what I mean? That won't go anywhere. But just being overall dynamic, I want to do a lot of things in my lifetime. I don't want to just be put in one box and have to talk about the same things for the rest of my life, you know? Some people do. Some people do. I want to be the hood Barbara Walters. That's exactly what I want to be. Just hood. Rest in peace to Barbara. Yeah, and I feel that. I feel the weight. I feel, as I'm getting older, every day in the back of my mind, it's like, you gotta, like, apply yourself. You gotta become something. And it is overwhelming. It really is. I don't know how anybody has done it, The weight is, it'll never make me just quit. Because some people do. The reality of it is all of us feel that pressure. And some cave. I'm not going to cave. I do whatever I have to do, whatever I have to do to become who I know that, down the line, 5 years, 10 years, what have you, I know I'll be. But, keeping that hope, that takes a very strong person. No joke. It takes a very strong person to just keep hope alive, literally. But I mean, like, I think about what pushes me is thinking about, like I said, the people that caved, the people that, you know, they felt it, they was working towards it, and for whatever reason they met their demise. I quitting, or, you know, seeing a person that could have been X, Y, and Z that never applied themselves, that's what keeps me going. But I also know that I have to do more. I have to do a lot more to get exactly where I want to be. It don't take just sitting down and talking about it. Because in a room full of people doing that, if it's not us networking and coming together and figuring out how we're going to do that, I can sit in a room by myself. Like, I don't want to just sit around and talk about it. Because I literally will get up. I literally will get up and leave the fucking room. That's exactly how I am. I don't want to just have meaningless conversations about how we can succeed. That's not going to get us no place. What was that comment? Reviewing foods. I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a bad idea. To review foods. I do like to eat. I do. And I think that would help me go out more and have a reason to go out. Because literally, I'm the type of person, if I don't have a plan on what I'm finna do, especially in the fall and the winter, I'm not going out. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind, but it's whipping. So I'm not that type to just going out. No. Reviewing food. I wanna they got that little option on here to like go live together. And I think that that would be a cool way to connect more with y'all. And who knows, like, what's on y'all mind that y'all want to talk about that we can just, I was about to say free ball. I don't know why the fuck I was about to say that. We could just, Jesus Christ. Like, we can just, it's not random. I'm like at a loss for words. This is why I don't take breaks. This is why I don't take breaks, because I cannot find the words. Not free ball. We could just chop it up. We could literally just chop it up. Okay. And it could be like something just fresh. Something, you know. I want to do that with y'all. I want to have like an advice column. Advice column. Where, like, tell me a scenario that you went through or that just happened or what have you, and I tell you what I would do. Okay? I like that. And like I said, like, I want to be Bianca Walters. You know, God rest her soul, Barbara. But it's my turn. That's my energy. You know, that's how I'm coming. So, and I told my sister that, and she just died laughing at me. And I'm like, yeah, Bianca Walters. Like, it's happening. It's going to happen. She's rest and the queen. I could take over for both of them. Because, you know. I mean, Barbara Walters was pretty cool with us. You know what I mean? But the queen, I'm taking that throne. She ain't fuck with us. The only thing that I really admire about the queen is that she held the reign for all of them damn decades. Like, goddamn it, 70, 80, I don't even know how many years. Like, that's a lot of years since she was 25. Okay? Didn't know that until last year when I was 25. And that just did something to me where I was like, okay, 25. Okay, this is the cusp right here. This is the cusp where all of the potential should show for itself, you know? So the queen, I admire that she had a long marriage because I don't know what's going on in today's time. I want to take it back to a time that I wasn't born where people just stayed together. And not to say that either one of them is unhappy staying together, you know, but they stay together and they grow old and they're just one of one and two of two. Why can't it be like that? I really wish things was like that. Nowadays, every other day, it's a divorce announcement. I wouldn't even be the type to do that. Once you see me without my ring on, it's over. It's over. If I'm outside without my ring on, it's done. Ain't no left it in the house or in the bag. You cheating. Once you leave the house, it's on. You could take a shower, put it down on the thing or at your bedside or what have you. Put it on after the shower. Ain't no I left it at home. If I left it at home, because I just don't forget stuff like that. If I'm married, right? I just don't forget stuff like that. Yeah, if I leave out without it on, it's done. It's done. I don't want to do a review. So these things coming in really, I should have did this yesterday. I should have put this link up yesterday. But nonetheless, I got about like 10 more minutes to go because I wanted to give y'all just, something. Let me read that last comment. Peace to you too, Blacksmiths. I don't know. Sometimes, maybe that's me taking a break, but sometimes I be feeling like I have a lisp. And maybe I don't because I don't really necessarily hear it all the time. I don't hear it all the time, but when I do, it's like, what do I need to do? Maybe I need to get back to doing my exercises. Are y'all ready? All right. I used to have acting class, okay? And in acting class, we would do the little vocal warm-up, as you call it. And one of them is red leather, yellow leather. Y'all ever did that? Did I even articulate that right? Or maybe it's like I be sounding nasally. I don't know. I have no idea. But red leather, yellow leather, red leather. And of course, you're supposed to say it fast, but it's just not going down right now. I'm going to do that more behind the scenes, and hopefully I get somewhere. But I do have a few case updates, okay, coming up. But I want y'all to leave like some suggestions of different things that y'all want to see me do, or y'all want to like what? I just need a change. I need to be on a lighter note sometimes. Maybe I'll get less triggered. That's that same bitch ass nigga outside. That loud ass fucking stereo. It's distracting. I needed some juicy questions. Hopefully over nighttime or over the course of like maybe a week and a half, I'll accumulate some questions that come in anonymously and I'll like make a video on it type shit. Cause I mean, you know, as long as they're respectful, I'm fine. Ask whatever you want to ask. You know what I mean? And I'm not the type to be like, oh, I'm not going to answer that. I hate people like that. So why are you doing a video? Cause I'm not. Okay, so to end off this video, I found a few more questions that is not on that app. And they are like deep and meaningful personal questions to ask, right? And you know, we in a day and age where we got to get to know each other. Like, I've been on here for a while, but it's like, you know, let's get to know each other. Okay. So the first one is, do you think ooh, hold on. I might start lagging. Damn. Let me just do 2 questions so I can be out, because this phone is dying. It's half broke, y'all. It's just a mess. So the first one that I see is, do you think money is important? Hey. Do you think money is important? Honestly, we all know that money makes the world go round, but to me, it's not as important as a lot of people make it out to be, right? Some people take way too many penitentiary chances just to get some money. You right about that, Rio. You right about that. A lot of females, you know, they contract life-changing STDs for money. People living beyond their means because they have money. Like, money doesn't run out. Money isn't all that important. What was the question? No. Money isn't all that important if it's materialistic, in my opinion. If it's anything materialistic, then it's not important. Money is not important to me. But as far as like stability, having a roof over your head, like, money is important to have those things, because a lot of people that's on the street, they be like, well, some people come out and feed us sometimes. And like, it's obviously they didn't see certain things like that as important, you know, to pay for it with money, but they pay for everything else with money and then end up on the street. So money isn't all that important to me. I just feel like money can make the most beautiful people very, very ugly on the inside and out. So if we judging from that, then money is not important. So what makes you the happiest? And I want y'all to answer these in the comments too, okay? I want to know how y'all feeling, what's on y'all mind as far as these questions go. And then when the video is done, I'm going to put them in the comment section and pin it. What makes you the happiest? Honestly, what makes me the happiest is knowing that I'm being heard. Knowing that I'm in a place where I feel powerful, because for so many years I felt weak. I felt like I couldn't add anything to the world. I couldn't be like on a Michael Jackson or a Princess Diana or whatever. I just really, what makes me the happiest is knowing that my responsibilities are on lock. Honestly, truly. Knowing that I'm taking care of everything that I'm supposed to be taken care of. Because I'm a person that has a loud conscience. Like, whew, if I'm on the wrong, like, I'm headed the wrong direction, this voice is going to let me know it. And it's just not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. So, and also, being a good mom, growing up, of course, here and there, foster care and whatever, but my mom was a good mom, and me becoming a mom, I took certain things like her patience that she had with us, and just like how normal she talked to us. Like, she didn't talk to us like babies or, like we was dumb or didn't know. Like, and I think that that's why we're so smart now, is because she always just treated us like just people. You know what I mean? And of course, that could be a pro and a con. But I digress on that. I said 2 questions, but what are you afraid of? And this will be the last question so I can get myself together. Right? Go get shorty. So, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of losing another sibling. I'm damn sure afraid of that. I mean, I wasn't even alive when my older brother passed away, but I still feel it. You know what I mean? It still hurts. And maybe it hurts more knowing that I didn't have a relationship with him. What am I afraid of? That's one. I am afraid of, raising my child and then, something or another happening to change our relationship, Like, you see a lot of dynamics where mother and daughter don't get along. I don't want any of that, To be honest, I don't want any of that. But I want her to listen to me. You know what I mean? That scares me. That's something that I'm afraid of, is her getting older and not listening to me. Because I tell her, like, when she has a hard time calming down or has a hard time going from being angry to not being angry, I tell her, if I can't calm you down, you're going to be in a world of trouble. Nobody can save you then, And I'm not raising no felons. I'm not raising no hoochie mamas. I'm not raising none of those. No hood rats. I'm not raising that. Okay? I'm not. Live that life if you want to. But I know that I sympathize with all of the parents that go through that, of their kids being in and out of jail and, not ever becoming responsible. So you got to continuously take care of them. No. Teach them to be strong. Teach them to be self-sufficient. Teach them that you can avoid jail. You can. And of course, you know, getting arrested or something would have made a great story time, as people say. But I'm glad I ain't never get arrested. Hell, cuffs don't really look good, you know, on me. That accessory don't really look good on me. So, yeah, and it's not going to look good on my child. But yeah, I will definitely come back here with a lot of more questions, whether it be from that app or, you know, this website right here, because they got a lot of good questions. I will see y'all in my next video. I will be dropping one tomorrow around this time or maybe a little bit earlier. But until then, I almost burped, sorry. Until then, bye y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. I wanted to tell y'all what was on my mind and all that. So yeah. And thank y'all for all the advice and encouragement. Y'all is the truth. Much love, Lamar.